Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to Queendom Tarot. I am Minty. Um, I've sort of kind of been led today to do a spread for the Divine Unions. I've sort of kind of been staying away from that energy, but just trying to pull into my own energy and that kind of thing. So, um, yeah, but I've been led today to do a spread. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get an angel guidance for both feminine, masculine. And I'm going to get an oracle card for both. And then, like the combining energy as well. And then we'll go from there. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you all. I do want to send my love to all my subscribers, my viewers. Thank you so much for the love, guys. It has been, I don't know, if it hadn't been for all the positive energy, I really don't know, guys. It has been a very trying time. That is on his side, our side, angel guidance. Change in direction. That is the combining energy. But yeah, that is, I did get some downloads. I am down here, in my vacay home house. So, it's very peaceful, good peaceful energy. I feel the shift, the transition, definitely coming to a good energy of peace for myself. So I've been getting a lot of downloads. A lot of my upper chakras have been going through alignment. So, that's just what I'm going. Still ascending, baby. Still healing, still ascending, still raising up in this thing. Allowing these energies to merge. Oh, yeah. Oh, most deaf. Most deaf. I picked up on that energy. Picked up on that energy. All right, guys. I'm just dealing them out. For, like I said, the combined energy. We have the signs are already there. We have change in direction. So, you could definitely be getting some intuitive knowing, about, things changing. We are in Libra season. It is the paying up of karmic debt. That may definitely release, possibly some energy that's been held up, delayed, bottled up. But, that is what wow. Good stuff for my feminines. All right. Let's get here. Let's get into this. We do have boundaries. So there are boundaries. We definitely may be dealing with boundaries. That's a strong sense of that. It's a strong sense of us putting up boundaries around just that toxic energy. Previously, I had done, did a spread and did some energy reading, and that was pretty much it, particularly on the masculine side, was just the releasing of toxic energy. A lot of times, it manifesting in third-party situations. So just how it's manifesting in your life is what I'm feeling, okay? But the combined energy, we do have a change in direction. So there is a sense of change. There is a sense of, things going in a different direction. So that is good. We love change. Boundaries. There could be a sense, there could be a change in these boundaries. I know we've definitely had to put up boundaries with each other as we've gone and we're going through these changes. I think the most recent changes have been things that we've had to go through by ourselves. It's been putting ourselves first. It's about loving ourselves. So we've had to put up boundaries, and we're having to put up boundaries with people. I mean, that is becoming necessary. That's becoming something that we have to do. It says here, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. And yeah, that's pretty much what, we have to do. We have to sort of kind of preserve our energy, and that's what I've pretty much been having to do, particularly in being in my new setting. I'm having to put up boundaries, with people. Because, it's a different, it's different when me and my brother are here together. When we're not, it's pretty much, my boundaries are pretty much set. People know, no, don't roll up in here any kind of way. My brother is here, it's different. He's come one, come all. So people are a little bit more freely flowing into my space, and it's causing me to have to put up strong boundaries, okay? But this is this relationship. I'm just saying how it may manifest in your life as well. The signs are already there. So I do feel, and that's being backed up by healing from heartache. So, there could be, some releasing of some pain, releasing of some heartache. I think the signs are already there. You could definitely be getting some signs that there is a change in direction. Something that did come to me, this may be, I don't know who this is pertaining to, but just a download that I got too was that they're not, as long as they're attached, like before, they were sort of kind of able to come within our space, energetic space, at the same time of being attached to someone else, like these third parties and stuff. They're not being allowed to. Like, there is a strong force field around the divine feminine right now that is not allowing him, as long as he's attached to some other energy. He can come through alone, but as long as he's attached to another energy, he's not allowing to being able to penetrate this veil. So no more laying up in the bed next to her, dreaming and projecting himself into our dreams and into ourself. That's being cut. Okay? All right. My divine feminines. This is what I feel so lovely, guys. Your sensuality is beautiful. The sewer mermaid, I love the sewer mermaid. You see how even in the midst of the mess, the muck, the mire, the filth, she's still withholding her sensuality and her sexuality. And that's what we're saying. We're shining in the midst of the muck and the mire. We're still carrying ourselves as the goddesses we know we are, even in the muck and the mire, even in the sewer, even amongst toxic and toxicity. Okay? Because you know what? We're innocent in this thing, man. We're innocent. We got pulled up into some shit, I think that wasn't really ours, and that's, that's also the energy I'm getting to. We have prosperity. So, wow, I've talked this much already. Okay, there's definitely some prosperity, coming to the divine feminine. She's waiting. She's waiting for it. I was telling my soul sister, I'm the best looking fucking dead person, zombie I've ever seen. And a lot of us are feeling like that we're walking around, we're dead. We've gone through a lot. We're tired, we're worn down. But, we have to, like I said, even pull ourselves together just to let that sensuality shine through, guys, And just being in that innocence and knowing that we're innocent, we've done what we're supposed to do. That's why we're going to have this prosperity. That is what we're being rewarded, the Wheel of Fortune, during this Libra season. Okay? It is on the way. Okay? I'm here to confirm that. Just maintain your sensuality as you wait for this abundance and this prosperity is what I'm feeling for my divine feminines. Like I said, another reason why I was told that we had to release our energy from them was because they were dealing with so much and it was dirtying us up. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying about dragging that energy in. You cannot bring that toxic, nasty, low-level, peasant energy into this anymore. So now we have him focusing on service. It seems a sense that he wants to focus on service. It seems that he wants to focus on something bigger, and there is a sense of peace. It says, don't worry, know everything is working out beautifully for him. But it does seem like, he is being pushed to his mission work as well. But we do have that. We have Marie Masquerade next to that, which is just about gossip. This is drama. This is intrigue. So I definitely feel like he's definitely... people don't, we've been going through this, like, I'm exhausted, I'm at that point of exhaustion. We've gone through this long enough. We know people don't want him to change. We know people don't want him to step into his higher realm of living. We know this. And there's the people that talk and run their mouth. There's people that's going to drag his name in the mud. He's going to be gossiped. He's going to be talked about. He's going to be ridiculed. And that's something he has to go through, because most of these divine masculines, they really care about what people think about them. You know what I'm saying? That's, big on their side. We don't really care what people think about us. But divine masculine does a lot more than we do. Okay? All right, guys, let me lay out some more cards. Why do I feel like I'm so disconnected? It's like I've been talking for damn near 10 minutes and I don't know anything I just said. I'm like, damn, I was so gonna I gotta go back and watch this. I have to cut something out. I just feel like I've been talking. But anyway, I'm going to get some cards on both sides just to see what we can see here. This innocence, this abundance, this prosperity on the divine feminine side. We got this giving and receiving. We got some charity. You know, we got contributions. We got things like that. That abundance and prosperity is coming in. We know what we feel it. On his side, there is some worry. He is staying up late at night. It seems to be that, you know, right up under the peace card, darling, there is no need to worry, for everything is working out beautifully. So get out of that worry energy for my divine masculines. It's working out beautifully, okay? We do have the tower in her heart, so she is bringing shit down. Like, she's got the tower. She's done with the old. She's ready for the new. Like, she's anything, you know. And I feel this abundance and prosperity and this giving is going to bring a major shakeup in her life. Like, we're about to be reborn. We're already in that restoration process. We died. We're coming back. We're being rejuvenated. We're being regenerated. Okay. And, you know, this abundance and prosperity is going to come in, and this is going to totally change our whole lives. Okay. And we're going to be walking in this abundance on the physical plane. Okay. In his heart. The Ten of Cups, you know, he wants the Ten of Cups. He wants happy emotional fulfillment. He wants to be fulfilled. He wants to be happy. Happy family, happy, all of that good stuff. Ten of Cups. All right, and her behavior. We do have our rewards. We do have a sense of being single as well. And we do have a sense of resting in his behavior. So, you know, for some divine feminines, we do have the sun. So we do have good, playful, loving energy. The sun is out. The sun energy, this playful energy, it seems to be, it's a shakeup. It's a shakeup for the divine feminine. It's a shakeup for the divine feminine. It is bringing her, I feel, the ability to be single if she wants. You know, it gives her this ability to live her own rewards, you know. She's one away from the Ten of Pentacles, you know, in her behavior. So this is freedom. This is being free. This is being single. This is being on top of your game. This is, you know, basking in this abundance and prosperity. You know, we have a sense of him resting in his behavior. The sun is making him worry. You know, I'm thinking the things that he sees over here, the good positive energy over here on the feminine side is possibly making him worry about his Ten of Cups. Like, is he gonna get it ever? Yeah, mother regeneration. What I just said, we're being regenerated. We're being regenerated day by day. We're coming back. We're getting stronger again. Okay, we're coming back. We're on the road back, baby. It was revealed to me the other day. We've been through the worst. We've been through the worst. The worst is over. We made it through that. Okay, we made it through that. All right, this tower. And we came out looking still, girl. We came out of that shit. Out of silver. Still wet. Okay. Yeah. This is what that divinity looks like. This is what that divine goddess looks like in the midst of shit. Okay. In the midst of all that. The tower. Isolation. Yeah, in her heart, you know, in her heart, she possibly wants to bring an end to this isolation, you know, this abundance, prosperity, all this stuff being regenerated, and all this stuff being happy, and all this stuff. She's centering her rewards. She's centering her singlehood, I feel, you know, when it comes to him, you know, and I think a lot of us really deciding, like, do we want this? Do we still even want this shit? You know, we love him, but do we even want this? Okay, this worry. The wise woman. Yeah, he's worried. We're on his mind. He's worried. He's staying up late night thinking about a wise woman. And, you know, like I said, I think this abundance and prosperity that's coming our way. Just like I told my divine masculine, I told him clearly he was making the wrong choice. I told him. I wish I had that text message I sent him. I told him going down that path was not going to be good. That ass was fatter, but It ain't too good over there, is it? Yeah, and it's hard. He wants happy fulfillment. He wants to be with the star. He wants healing. He wants to be happy. He wants his Ten of Cups. And we have depletion here in his behavior. So he's resting. He's depleted. It seems like he's over something here. But he's at a, it looks like he is in a state of depletion. He is resting. There is some deep emotions around us, some energy. So that's sort of kind of just give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this. I got a lot of emotion around here all of a sudden. Okay, I did go ahead and toss out some of the smaller cards. We do have the devil is clarifying the sun and these deep emotions. So this sun, I just feel like, you know, the sun being out, this happiness and all of this stuff is definitely causing the masculine to have possibly some deep emotions about, you know, just wanting to have the divine feminine in this place of control, you know. It's just disturbing. It's just very disturbing energy that we're this far in the game and we're still seeing devil energy. So maybe that's this change in direction. Yeah. Maybe that's this change in direction overall, that we see that these deep emotions about this attachment is going to be transferred. Like this deep yearning to want to control is now going to be transferred to happy, playful energy. Okay. Change in direction. Okay. These boundaries may have been what was necessary. All right, but we definitely see her trying to walk a tightrope. She's trying to walk a tightrope, regenerate herself. She's trying to get herself back together, back on top of her money. It seems like this Nine of Pentacles has come in, has brought the Tower, has brought a shake up. It seems that she possibly wants to isolate herself from, you know, some type of offer of love. I feel like Divine Feminine is really on her prosperity, her money right now. Like, love is not a priority. I do feel like somebody is watching this come up. She knows that somebody is watching this come up. They're watching her be single, watching her earn rewards and all of that stuff. And she's balancing, you know, that, you know, freedom and all of this stuff. She's balancing that with moving forward. Like, where, you know, where am I going from here? Kind of thing. Okay. Him, you know, he is definitely worried about possibly some arguments. Some fighting, you know, the Ten of Pentacles of the wise woman. I definitely feel that he possibly was trying to stand in the way of, you know, some of them were trying to stand in the way and block the prosperity of the Divine Feminine because they didn't want to be left behind. You know, they were too busy playing around with bullshit. But they're like, wow, you know, whoa, I'm over playing with the devil. I'm over here, you know, doing this, but wait, don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Let me, you know, so they were caught up in a sort of kind of jacked up situation. You know, they were trying to have their cake and eat it too. They were trying to, you know, enjoy this devil lifestyle and do whatever they were doing and toxic stuff. And they were trying to hold us back and keep us from moving forward, you know, or be argumentative towards what we have going, you know, our Ten of Pentacles, okay? In his heart, he does want to be the emperor. He does want his Ten of Cups. He does want this empire. He wants to build his empire, this legacy. He does know that. But he knows that, you know, in his heart, he does feel, I feel an ending, a death, you know, with the star. You know, he doesn't feel our energy anymore. Like I said, they can't feel us like that anymore. God is not allowing it, okay, because they got other shit on them. You know what I'm saying? They got mildew. They're holding on some other toxic stuff that they are not allowed, will not be allowed to bring into our presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, my divine masculine, do you understand? I have been purified, physically purified. I was physically purified almost 4 years before we met, celibacy. And then another year and a half. Do you think God is going to let you bring just any and everything up to me, right? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got that opportunity, but I was prepared to be able to handle that, to take that and purge that before. But that's not what's called for now. I can't even take that in. I can't even take that toxic energy into my energy field that you're trying to bring to me from those low level ratchet boo-boos. As long as they're holding on to you, as long as their energy is in his energy field, he cannot come close to me. Okay? It's not because I said so, it's because God said so. They gotta purify their self before they will be allowed. Okay? Before they'll be allowed to come into the presence of the divine feminine. Alright? They gotta get that peasant scent off of them. That peasant energy off of them first. Okay? Alright. In his behavior, he's resting on this withdrawal and solitude, and he's fine. He's fine. Possibly, lack of spine, but he's seeing us pull back. He's pulling back too. Some of them are sort of kind of going underground. They've gone in rest. They've gone in, withdrawal mode as well. Is what I'm sensing. Yeah, this is what I'm getting, guys. Where are we as far as time? Advice for both. Definitely, like I said, peace. I do feel like it's probably a lot of gossip, a lot of talky. That's possibly why he's gone in withdrawal mode, sort of kind of withdraw from the world kind of situation. Alright, let's see, guys. Let's get some advice for the feminine and let's get some advice for the masculine. This is good stuff. Like, we did what we're supposed to do. So, we got this abundance and prosperity. We innocent. We ain't done nothing. We innocent. We just going through the shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just going through it. And we're waiting on our abundance and prosperity. Okay? And we know we're going to be cleaned up. When we get it cleaned up, this mess cleaned up off of us, what? When we get this mess cleaned up off of us, with this abundance and prosperity, what? Okay. Alright, but yeah, he needs to focus on his works. He needs to focus on the higher things and find a little peace. It's what I see for him overall, but it's a change in direction, guys. Something has changed. There's been a shift, like I said. The shift. Alright, her advice for the divine feminine. Let's see what's up. Be the Queen of Wands, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Pull on that fire energy. I'm naturally a fire sign, but you got to pull on this fire energy. Be passionate. Be outgoing. Be your sexy self. Be playful. Be outgoing. This is how we're going to get back to us, baby. Pull on that Queen of Wands energy. That's what's up. That's what's up. We might be down for a minute. We ain't down ever too long. You feel? His advice, Empress. This is definitely, I would say for him, his advice would be to tap into his mothering energy, possibly some healing that needs to be made around a mother. Some peace that needs to be made around a mother could possibly, I feel, help with this. Because a lot of them are dealing with mother issues. A lot of them are dealing with abandonment, kind of mother issues that need to be brought to some peace. They need to make some peace about what's inside themselves. Hermit, advice, withdrawal. We're going to withdraw. Our heart, like, we're going to be passionate, but I feel like we're not going to be watery. Like, it's a difference. Being passionate in the heart, being fiery, going after what we want, but we're not going to be so emo that we can be manipulated. Like, you feel? Him, we have the world, we have completions, we have endings, we have new beginnings, So, yeah, I definitely feel like an end of a cycle or something with a mother figure. Speak the truth, divine feminine. Speak the truth. Communicate. Be a loyal friend, Divine Masculine. Be a loyal friend. Bring this Pentacle in. This Knight of Pentacles. Be that Knight of Pentacles. You know, that opportunity, that new start, that new beginning of a project. We do have the Chariot. So some movement. You know, advice between both. There needs to be some type of movement. There needs to be some type of transportation. There needs to be some type of travel. I, probably should have been traveling with my Divine Masculine right now, but because he's trapped still, I had to get my peace on my own. I had to come heal on my own. Like, a lot of people that were able to come in a union and go into this union healing together. You have some that did. You have some that didn't. You have some of us that had to come to our healing on our own, and leave him behind. He's not ready to heal. He still likes pain. So, I got to leave him in the pain. You feel? All right, Queen of Wands. Let's clarify that. High Priestess, and be intuitive. Be passionate, be sexy, be loving, be outgoing, be the party animal that we are as Queen of Wands. And be intuitive, peep things out, watch, listen, pick up on energies, pay attention, okay? All right, the Hermits, cycles, yeah. It's a period of withdrawing from the world, introspection, I feel, on these endings and new beginnings. I think, really thinking deeply, going deeply within, really doing some serious introspection about what's ending and what's beginning, with this intuitive knowing, and this hermit energy, you know what needs to come to an end. And you got the sword here ready to cut it, okay? You need to cut it. Cut it. This Ace of Swords. Let's see what you need to cut, what you need to talk about, what you need to communicate. Self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. We're cutting out any kind of self-destruction. We're talking about it. We're communicating. We're letting people know that shit is self-destructive. I'm not with it. I don't want any of it. I'm in my chariot and I'm riding out. Okay? We know third-party situations are self-destructive. So why in the hell will we entertain that? Why? Okay? The Empress. This new business opportunity, you possibly need to bring this new business opportunity. This is advice. Bring this new business opportunity. Start this new business opportunity with the Empress. Whether it's a mother figure, you tapping into the Empress energy, just being creative and being abundant. Okay, or divine feminine. Okay. In your hearts, world happiness. I feel like he wants to bring endings to things as well. He wants to be on top of the world. He wants to be happy. I feel this focus on service will bring him that. He wants this peace as well. And this Knight of Pentacles. Prayer. So he's praying. There's some prayer around this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. There's definitely some prayer. There's definitely some, intuitive knowing. There's like some higher spiritual stuff around this Knight of Pentacles. So he possibly could be looking for, a Knight of Pentacles as well. An opportunity or something to come in. That's going to be life-changing for him. We have child design, the Chariot. Yeah. Right next to the self-destruction. We know this is my childish card, a childish design, a contract that was written in crayon. We're moving away from that. It's just we can't. We're going in a different direction. We got prosperity staring us in the face. We know we're innocent in this, so we know that that's guaranteed to us. We know we might have got a little dirty. We put a little dirt into our energy field that we've had to shut down. okay, because that was bringing some other things into our lives. But as we clear that out, then we make way for this abundance and prosperity, because we don't have time for this self-destruction. Okay, we're going to withdraw from the world, and we understand what we got to cut out, who we got to cut out. And like I said, we're being intuitive. We know what we got to do. We're being our sexy selves. We're being our fiery selves, as usual. Okay. Um, so that's the advice. That's the advice from my divine feminines. Be in your fire, passionate, creative energy. Be intuitive. Listen to your intuition. Things you got to end, and withdraw. And things you got to speak on, you got to shut down. Shut down that self-destruction, self-destructive behavior. You know, we can't deal with that, because we're on our way to abundance and prosperity. So we can't deal with people that want to self-destruct, that like pain, that like misery, that likes that kind of stuff. We can't, okay? So yeah, the divine masculine, like I said, I feel like it's some kind of ending of a cycle, possibly with a mother, baby mother kind of figure. He does want happiness. He does want this new beginning. I feel like, either he's praying for an opportunity to be this loyal friend, or he's praying for, someone to come in with this opportunity for him as well. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, he's praying for happiness, and it's this manifestation of this business. He wants this, yeah, she's got intuitive knowing of endings, I feel, of self-destruction. I feel like a lot of them are going through some things. I know my divine masculine is. He's going through some things. A lot of them are dealing with their karma. They're having to be faced with the stuff that they've done, and they're having to sort of kind of changing them. I heard him talk about God more than I had ever heard him talk about God in our last conversation. He's, being a person that's sort of kind of vain. He's being challenged with his appearance. He's sort of kind of been having to deal with sort of kind of a milestone kind of situation. So he's dealing with his appearance, and now just his life is more important than what he looks like in the physical. So a lot of them are being challenged in the 3D. Their 3D world is being shaken up, and they're looking deeper to this service. They're looking deeper for this peace. I do feel like they are in the midst of some chatter, in the midst of this and what they're going through, But the need for boundaries is going to be critical. There is intuitive knowing here. The boundaries I feel with him, as far as these people that's running off at the mouth. I hope you can take something from this, guys. Looks like I'm going to go have to stitch the video. So, I don't know what else to pull. We're in it now. I'm in another, let me see what I wanted to see here. I will do situational. I will do a clarification. This kind of stuff that I'll be doing in extendeds and things like that when I go layers deeper with my readings. But on his side, I would like to see what's up with this Marie Masquerade. Let's see what's up with her. Let's see who's talking and what they're talking about. The Star. So they're talking about the Star. Him or the Star. They're talking about this new opportunity being full. This giving and receiving. Some people could be, possibly gossiping about, a new journey he does want to have with the Star. Some giving and receiving, possibly he may want to have with the Star. Maybe a Star, someone, it's someone in his past or his future. Pentacles, yeah. Drop from the worlds. So yeah, people, they're definitely talking about this new desire, judgment. There's definitely some strong judgment here. So he's definitely being, judged. I feel about, like I said, this peace, this focus on security kind of situation. I feel like, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the head of I'm gonna say the Crips, the head of the Crip gang. All of a sudden, want to be a preacher. It's shocking. People might talk. You feel? That's just how drastic this feels to me. Like, why would it be such a big problem for somebody to be of service? Like, why is a person getting talked about for wanting to be of service, for wanting to be at peace? Like, why is a person being gossiped about, like, on that level? Yeah, there's definitely conflict around this star. People talking. It's illumination. It's definitely illumination that somebody wants a new beginning, and there's judgment around this. Somebody wants a new life, Initiation. There's some initiation of some giving and receiving and charity and things of that nature. Might possibly talking about some money that was given. Queen of Pentacles. Man of Passion. It could be a mother and daughter kind of situation. Maybe he wants to leave a family, a mother-daughter kind of situation. He's sort of kind of being talked about. His conflict, his judgment. Yeah. He wants to withdraw the world with the star again, So, yeah. I feel like he wants to leave a situation that he has a new desire for forgiveness. I feel like success, judgment of success. Yeah. Again, these people don't want him to be happy. So, he's turning his focus on what he's trying to do. He's being judged for it. Judgment of success. There's definitely conflict around the star situation and possibly he wants a new beginning with. There may be some giving and receiving. But it seems to be like two characters, you know what I'm saying? I picked up on this in some other readings, like a older and a younger somebody. So I'm thinking a mother, baby mother, teenage kind of younger kind of energy. That possibly made him pull back from the star. He wants some forgiveness for that. He wants forgiveness for that. He realized he's getting his judgment. He's realized the success, like I said, that path is not going to bring him what he wants. It was the divine feminine. It's what God was giving him on a silver platter. That was designed specifically for him to bring him everything that he needed. And a lot of them have to come to the realization. I know my divine masculine should have to come to the realization. Had we been on track, had you not allowed these energies to come in and separate us at this point, we could have been like, seriously, you won't be going through what you're going through right now. Okay? And I won't be going through what I'm going through right now. Okay? But this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that happens. Like, this is the power of these energies. Like, it's they can't create it with other people. This is a God-given energy that creates. One night, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end this. This is what I'm saying about how powerful, if you heard me saying other readings about how powerful this energy is, I think we stopped. We stopped. He picked up a lottery ticket. We went out to the crib, spent some time together, do what we do. And he rolled over to a winning ticket the next morning. $1,200. Cash 3, I think. But that's the energy that we create when we come together. We magnetically attract abundance. We magnetically attract things because These two people have been designed to do that. And when he goes and tries to do that with someone else that God hasn't sent, it doesn't happen. And then we're left to try to conjure this on our own. We have to pull on the masculine and the feminine sides of ourselves to try to conjure this on our own. And we can do that too. Bye, y'all. All right. So, guys, I hope you were able to take something from this. I love you all. I hope this abundance and prosperity is beginning to come in, the regeneration. You're beginning to feel that regeneration, rebirth. I definitely am. Peace and love to the family. I love you all. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.